Once, long ago, in a little village that lay in the midst of high hills and far-flung fields, there lived a poor old farmer with his two lazy sons. The poor farmer owned a little piece of land in front of his house, and he worked hard all day in it. Meanwhile, his sons were lazily dreaming about luxuries and gold. One day,
The laziness of my sons, it's been keeping me up at nights. After me, they might end up helpless.
said the old man to himself, and suddenly he got an idea.
This should work. Hey, sons, I know you are fond of gold, don't you?
That's a foolish question, Father.
Who wouldn't like gold? We love it. Yes, I knew. That's why I'm here. I've buried a large pot of gold in our field long ago. So before I die, I wanted to hand it over to you.
Is that for real?
A large pot of gold?
How deep is it?
Where is it exactly?
Asked the sons.
Poor children, forgive this old man, for I don't remember the place. You have to plow the whole land for the gold.
The next day, both the sons began to plow the field solely. And by the end of the day,
Oh, Father, we have plowed the whole land. We are tired.
The gold must have been buried low for the plow to reach.
Don't worry, sons. I'll tell you a solution tomorrow.
the next day, the old man asked his children to sow seeds in the field.
These seeds will stretch their strong roots to the gold, and you can pull it out easily.
So did the sons. And they got disappointed as the crops didn't shoot up.
Seeds have to be watered regularly for them to grow.
Anything for the gold.
Said the sons. But the next day, things began to be different. The sons of the old man started loving what they were doing.
Father, the smell of the wet mud. It's very pleasant.
They worked every single day till the harvest and was so happy to see the grown crops.
Sons, this is the gold I was telling you. The growing gold. With this gold, you not only feed yourself, but millions and millions of life. That's the beauty of farming, my dear sons.
The sons realized their fault and they were so happy to have become farmers. Kids, what have you learned from the story? The two sons in the story missed the real happiness in their lives for a long time because of their laziness. So kids, remember, happiness is working hard and helping others.
Preschool Video Dictionary. Keep your toddler's mind sharp and active. You can teach your toddlers visually about alphabet, numbers, animals, birds, fruits, vegetables, shapes, colors, months, days of the week, body parts, emotions, family and me, community helpers, sea animals, reptiles, insects, and much, much more. Teach them the basic words with eye-catching animations. Teaching them to spell and identify the words with these videos is very easy and interesting.
Once upon a time, very long ago, a strange thing happened on a high mountain. There lived a young man named Hung with his wife Yen. The poor couple owned a little house and a starfruit tree in front of it. They were dependent on the starfruit tree for their living. It was the harvest season, and one day,
Jeepers creepers! What a big raven! Hey! Shoo! Shoo! Get away from my tree! Get away! I said get away!
Stop throwing stones, young lady.
How can you talk? You're a raven.
I can, young lady.
Okay, now get away. This tree is all we got for living.
Here's the deal. If you let me and my folks eat the star fruits, I will replace it with gold.
What?
Trust me, tomorrow I will be here and you or your husband can come along with me carrying a bag.
All right, all right.
the big raven and its folks ate almost every starfruit on the tree. And that night, Yen explained about the incident to Hung.
It's okay, sweetheart.
The next day, Hung and Yen awaited the raven.
Who's going to come along with me?
My husband Hung would join you.
Okay, get on my back.
The raven flew through the clouds and reached a cave on a hilltop.
Here, Mr. Hung, you can take how much ever gold you want.
What a sight!
Hung quickly filled half of his bag and went back to Raven.
Why is your bag only half filled?
This gold should be sufficient enough for me. Now we shall go back to my home.
Hung and Yen invested the money in farming and made a good profit out of it. They also regularly fed the ravens with their star fruits and thanked them. The news of Hung's success reached the ears of his jealous brother Dung.
Servants, plant star fruit trees all over my garden and let the raven feed on them.
The servants planted star fruit trees as per the order of Dung, and soon many ravens fed on them. And it all happened once again.
What a day!
The greedy Dung filled his bag as much as he can until the bag began to overflow.
Hey, we shall leave. You don't decide that for me. Now we'll go.
Later,
That's so heavy. I can fly with that on my back. Throw away a few.
Ah, you can fly. That's why I fed you.
and not so late, Raven lost his balance and the dung slipped and fell along with his gold and died. Kids, what have you learned from the story? Hung was content that he was able to prosper, but Dung was not, which led to his death. So kids, he is rich who is satisfied.
Do you wish to see load of stories here? Then please subscribe this channel. Along with your friends and family, enjoy all the videos of MagicBox. MagicBox English, a place to learn lot of good